We all aspire to success. The notion of accomplishing your goals, rising to the top, being well known, and reaping the benefits of perseverance is a potent one. A lot of people associate success with luxury, parties, trips, and the ability to do as they please, whenever they please. However, there is a hard reality that is seldom discussed. Without discipline, real freedom and achievement are impossible. Although fame and fortune may bring freedom, if they are not managed with discipline, they frequently end up imposing additional restrictions. Without it, you risk seeing all you've worked for disappear, frequently more quickly than it appeared. This is because success is not a destination. Discipline is how you get there and continue on this trip. The foundation of development and achievement is discipline, which enables you to reach and sustain your objectives. Even the best accomplishments run the risk of failing without it. Allow me to tell you two tales that illustrate this reality in a way that may be more relatable than you might imagine. The ability of self-control to establish true freedom. What makes discipline so crucial then? In actuality, achievement devoid of self-control isn't freedom at all. It's a fantasy. When you finally achieve a milestone, whether it be in your personal life, job, or artistic endeavors, it may seem liberating. However, without the stabilizing influence of discipline, you become bound by your desires as soon as you start to enjoy the joys and diversions that come with success. You make deliberate decisions when you adopt discipline. You take charge of your future and provide yourself with the best opportunity to achieve long-term success, because it demonstrates that I'm committed to my goals, no matter how hard it gets or how tempting the distractions might be. Discipline is the highest expression of self-respect. Although you can seek pleasure, you will become trapped in a vicious cycle of discontent if it becomes the only focus of your existence. Discipline is the foundation of true freedom because it enables you to set priorities and create a future independent of ephemeral wants or outside events. The ability to take charge of your future is the true power of discipline. Making deliberate choices to match your behaviors with your objectives rather than your desires is a sign of discipline. You don't allow momentary satisfaction to divert you from your life's long-term goals. The cornerstone for long-term enjoyment of the results of your labor is discipline. Instant gratification's risks. Why pleasure is insufficient. It's simple to fall into the notion that success equates to unending enjoyment and leisure. We fantasize about lavish getaways, pricey vehicles, decadent dinners, and never-ending parties. Although this vision appears ideal at first, it frequently falls short of providing genuine contentment or happiness. In actuality, the never-ending quest for immediate gratification can turn into a trap that keeps us from experiencing the profound fulfillment that results from steady advancement and sustained success. Take into consideration the numerous instances of people who become famous or wealthy but ultimately feel empty on the inside. When success is meaningless and purposeless, it's not as spectacular as it seems. Even though it feels nice right now, pleasure doesn't nourish the spirit. It doesn't give you the contentment that comes from leading a purposeful life or the long-lasting satisfaction that comes from knowing you've achieved something meaningful. Pursuing quick gratification might lead to a cycle of fleeting highs. Take eating junk food, for example. While it's fun at the moment, it leaves you feeling lethargic, dissatisfied, and filled with remorse. Distractions, such as binge-watching TV, incessantly browsing social media, or squandering hours on things that doesn't support our objectives, have the same effect. Though they may appear to offer independence, these transient joys ultimately serve to limit you. It leaves you feeling as though something is lacking, that the freedom you desire has eluded you. The ability to postpone gratification and concentrate on the long-term benefits, however, is the key to true freedom. You're choosing a deeper, more satisfying freedom by exercising self-control and making choices that are consistent with your values and objectives, rather than merely avoiding fleeting enjoyment. You're working towards something bigger and releasing yourself from the bonds of instant gratification. How consistency helps you achieve long-term success. Being consistent is one of life's biggest problems. Making judgments in the heat of the moment is simple. But what about when the enthusiasm wanes, the hustle gets to be too much, and you lose interest in the work? The secret to maintaining success is, in fact, consistency. Small, regular activities that add up over time are what build the route to success, not bursts of tremendous effort that burn hot and fast. In every field, the top performers don't get there by accident or through a series of fortunate events. They succeed because they incorporate constant effort into their everyday routines. They all have one thing in common. Whether they are leaders in any sector, athletes, or business owners, they maintain their discipline even when they don't feel like it. Their capacity to show up every day and put in the work, even when the results aren't evident right away, is what determines their success rather than flashes of genius. Establishing routines that help you achieve your objectives is the secret to consistency. By cultivating discipline, you create a foundation for achievement that eliminates the need for motivation alone. Motivation can come and go. It fluctuates according to your energy, mood, and situation. However, when you're disciplined, you just follow your set pattern and don't need to wait for motivation. These behaviors eventually become instinctive. Discipline-driven consistency turns into a force that moves you ahead, no matter how you're feeling on any particular day. Developing long-term success. Consistent discipline. The true test starts when you succeed. Can you keep it up? After achieving their goals and leading the life they have always desired, many people discover that they are having difficulty maintaining their composure. Discipline is essential in this situation. Once you've reached a certain degree of accomplishment, it's simple to get comfortable. You may believe that you deserve to unwind, take it easy, and overlook the situation. However, discipline turns into your best ally at this point. Real freedom comes from maintaining your goals, as well as achieving them. The same discipline that brought you to success in the first place is needed to sustain it. Your entire life, including your prosperous work and personal relationships, is at risk if you lack discipline. Success demands regular work to remain relevant, develop, and adjust to new problems in a world that is changing all the time. You lose everything you've worked for when you lose your discipline because you stop making progress. It is not about skipping work or taking short ways to achieve the freedom that comes from discipline. It's about having the perseverance to keep going despite setbacks. It's about having the capacity to continue developing and getting better even after you've accomplished a lot. This is the real strength of discipline. Regardless of where you are in your journey, it enables you to continue learning, accomplishing, and leading a purposeful life. The true test: are you able to continue? Adversity frequently puts you to the test while you're working toward your objectives. It isn't always simple. There will be days when you feel worn out, depressed, or like giving up. Discipline is crucial in these situations. When your motivation wanes, it's the thing that keeps you going. It's the routine that forces you to behave even when you don't want to. Being disciplined means doing what is required, even when it is difficult, rather than just what is convenient. The capacity to persevere in the face of adversity is the essence of true freedom. It's about building a life in which you are in charge, able to maintain your focus on your objectives, and able to keep moving forward. If you found this message empowering and are ready to take control of your future, don't forget to subscribe for more insights on achieving lasting success and freedom through discipline. Stay focused, stay disciplined, and let's grow together.